Shadows dance amid the whispers of change as the sun sets on an administration somewhere in Nigeria. A message appears in this world of twilight like a burning spark in the darkness, implying that the chairmen and councillors of the FCT area councils will have an extended term. But amidst the shifting terrain of political discourse, one must be able to tell if the message is a false illusion or an indicator of truth. Come along on today's journey as we clear the way through the mist of false information to reveal the truth concealed within it. I'm Dashen Usman, and this is The Proof, powered by Africa Check. Today, we're looking at a claim that takes us into Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory and deals with who is in power and how long they will be in power. Joining me is Catherine Adeniyi, Junior Researcher at Africa Check. Welcome, Catherine.
Thank you, Dashen. I'm happy to be here.
Now let's dive right in. A message on Facebook claims that the chairperson of Nigeria's electoral body, that's INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, announced a tenure extension for chairpersons and councillors in the Federal Capital Territory. Let's start with when these individuals were elected and how long their tenure is supposed to be.
The 2010 Electoral Act provided for a 3-year tenure, but former President Muhammadu Buhari signed the 2022 Electoral Act into law on February 25, 2022, extending the tenure from 3 to 4 years. The current FCT chairmen and councillors were elected on 12 February 2022 and sworn in on 14 June 2022.
When it comes to looking at the claim itself, Catherine, can you elaborate on the veracity of this claim?
Certainly, our investigation uncovered no credible evidence to support this claim, and there were no reputable news reports or official statements from INEC confirming any such announcement. And without concrete evidence, it's safe to say that INEC's chairperson, Professor Yakubu, did not make any declarations regarding a tenure extension for FCT chairpersons and councillors.
Well, that's quite clear and straightforward. Can you walk us through why this claim is being labeled as fake news?
Of course. Firstly, the absence of any coverage from reputable news outlets raises red flags. Additionally, a thorough search of INEC's official channels, including their website and social media platforms, yielded no mention of a tenure extension. Moreover, INEC's chief press secretary explicitly dismissed the claim as fake news. And in the absence of credible evidence or official confirmation, it's crucial to treat this claim with skepticism.
That's an important distinction. Moving on, what advice do you have for individuals encountering similar claims on social media?
It is critical to exercise caution and skepticism when encountering claims on social media. Verify information from reputable sources and refrain from sharing unverified content. Misinformation can spread rapidly and erode public trust. But by fact-checking claims and relying on credible sources, we can combat the proliferation of fake news and uphold the integrity of information.
All right, let's take a break here, Catherine. When we come back, we'll look at what makes for a reputable source and more. Stay with us.
Seeing is believing. But in the age of fake news and false information, we need to be more and more careful about trusting our eyes. Sometimes the fakery isn't in the images themselves, but how they are used. The photo is real, but it doesn't match the story. Here's a few quick steps to verifying videos or images. Step 1. Do a reverse image search. Did you know that you can search Google using pictures instead of words? This can help you identify more information about an image, like where it's been shared before. Step 2. Look for visual clues. Look out for a distinct building or mountain range, a language from a visible billboard or shop sign, or schools, hospitals, statues, towers, vehicles, and registration. Step 3. Map it out. You can use mapping tools to look for unique features to find a photo or video's exact location. Wikimapia is a community mapping project that collects information about places on the globe. And lastly, another thing to watch out for is that the screen grabs of websites can be easily manipulated.
Welcome back. This is The Proof, powered by Africa Check. Now today we're looking into a claim that the chairman of Nigeria's Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, announced the tenure elongation of chairpersons and councillors in the Federal Capital Territory. Catherine Adeniyi, junior researcher with Africa's leading fact-checking organization, is with me to tell us whether this is fake news or the truth. Catherine, I think it's important to ask if the INEC chairman has the unilateral powers to elongate tenures.
No, he has no such powers. The Electoral Act provides for situations such as this. The Electoral Act guides all electoral practices in Nigeria.
Catherine, you've mentioned that we should look into reputable news organizations and media when it comes to such news. It should also raise red flags if this category of news organizations do not carry such stories. How do we know who is reputable or not? What makes a news medium reputable?
A reputable news provider will prioritize accuracy by ensuring that all the information they present is thoroughly fact-checked and verified. They are unbiased in their reporting, willing to correct errors, and take responsibility for their content.
Thank you, Catherine, for those valuable insights. I think we still have time for one more question. Now, how can individuals contribute to the fight against misinformation in their communities?
Sure, individuals can help stop false information from spreading by checking if what they read or see online is true before sharing it. They can do this by looking at reliable sources or fact-checking websites. Also, they can talk to their friends and family about being careful with what they believe online and also encourage them to do their research. By doing these things, people can make sure they are not sharing fake news and also help everyone stay informed.
Thank you, Catherine. We appreciate your efforts in promoting truth and accuracy in media. Now that concludes our discussion. If you have comments or claims you want us to fact check, tweet at AfricaCheck_NG. Follow News Central on our social media platforms. We are at News Central TV. And you can check out our website. It's www.newscentral.africa. Stay informed, stay vigilant. Until next time, I'm Dashen Usman, signing out.